Yo guys, what's going on? My name is Vexley, and today I'm going to be bringing you my review, recap, and reaction of Roadblock 2016 End of the Line. It was a WWE Raw exclusive pay-per-view, and I'm going to be going in order. I'm terrible. First we had the pre-show. I was about to say pre-match show. It's a pre-show match. I'm so sorry, guys. Rusev defeated Big Cass by countout. This was 50-50, but I should have really thought that Rusev is just going to cheat. He didn't look strong. I half watched this pay-per-view. I'm not going to lie. I didn't sit down and fully pay attention. I was playing PS4 around my phone, but either way, all I know is that Rusev did end up winning. He beat Big Cass, so that makes me 0 for 7 in predictions so far. But up next, we had Cesaro and Sheamus actually defeated the New Day to win the Raw Tag Team Championships, and man, that was a good match. I'm not gonna lie, that was a really good match. I loved the ending. Everyone cheered so much. I liked the ending. I'm so happy they're champions. Really good match. I liked the strategy they used. The actual wrestling and everything was good, although I still am 0 for 7 in my predictions. I predicted Big Cass and the New Day. So far, I'm wrong. Up next, we have Sami Zayn survive for 10 minutes against Braun Strowman. This match kind of sucked, I'm not gonna lie, because it's Braun Strowman. Most big guys usually put on bad matches, I'm not gonna lie, but a minute and a half to 2 of this was Mick Foley, and dude, I hate how Mick Foley does that. I don't like Mick Foley as a general manager at all. I'm sorry. Yeah, he was good at falling back in the day. He was a mid-carder, but he fell well, so he's a main eventer. He was good in ECW. Either way, yeah, Sami Zayn survived for 10 minutes. It was really confusing. So he didn't even have to get a pin. He just had to not get pinned for 10 minutes, which was stupid. Either way, up next, we have Seth Rollins defeating Chris Jericho, which finally got me one. Kevin Owens came out and screwed over Chris Jericho, and yeah, Seth Rollins defeating Chris Jericho is kind of predictable, but I didn't really watch this match too much either. Oh yeah, I'm kind of forgetting to go over my reaction. I was surprised that the New Day lost. I was like, wait, really? Oh my God, they just lost. I was like, I wasn't freaking out, but I was like kind of in shock. Like, wow, did that just happen? Sami Zayn I wasn't impressed with because I didn't care, and Seth Rollins was predictable. But either way, we had up next the Cruiserweight Championship, where Rich Swann did retain, putting me at 2 out of 7, and I didn't watch this match at all because the crowd doesn't get behind them, and it makes it very boring. And yeah, I'm sorry to Cruiserweights, it's just not the most entertaining. But Neville did come out at the end and turned heel, which was amazing. Finally, I'm not gonna act like I'm the biggest fan of him or I really cared, but it's just cool that he's back, and hopefully he becomes champion, because I guess he kind of deserves it. And I'm about to change the setting on my mic and see if this makes me sound different, because right now I have on setting 3, which is records all of the room, or all of the room around the mic, and I'm gonna switch it to 1 right now. And now it's just recording in front of me, so tell me if that sounds different. Either way, that's gonna actually get me 2 of 7, and hopefully Neville wins the championship, because yeah, it's Neville, and he's been unused, so I think he deserves it. Then Charlotte Flair defeated Sasha Banks in the stupid ending. They went to overtime because I was calling it. I was watching. I'm like, okay, they're gonna go into this for like a minute. At the last second, they're gonna tap out, and yeah, it went to overtime, and Charlotte actually won. And so yeah, 4-time champion she is. There are 7 reigns in total, and the championship's been out for 8 months, I think. It came out in April. Yeah, so like 8 something months like that. That's just terrible. That's disgusting. Either way, it was an alright match. It was worse than Hell in a Cell, and Hell in a Cell was worse than their match before. But Sasha did bleed, and I think it was from the bank statement, and I think Charlotte's back of her head hit Sasha's face, and it looked pretty cool seeing her bleed. Not because I hate her or anything, but I just like seeing blood, seeing a lot of blood, and it was crazy. I did think Sasha was gonna win, but she didn't. Charlotte ended up winning again. And here's an interesting fact. So there's been 7 title reigns, the first one lasting 117 days by Charlotte, and ever since that, not a single one has lasted over 45 days yet. Just a quick interesting little fact I figured you guys might want to know. Then up next we have or up last, I should say, we have the title match, the Universal Championship match with Kevin Owens and Roman Reigns, and Chris Jericho came out and code breakered Kevin Owens. I was like, no, are they done? And then he picked up the championship and he's looking at it. I'm like, oh my god, is he gonna go for the championship? Then he handed it to him. I'm like, oh my god, they tricked us this whole time. And then they were best friends again, and it was so awesome. It was funny, and Roman Reigns looked like he was just about to go insane. And then Seth Rollins came out. They did. I'm getting sick of it. Without Dean Ambrose there, I don't really care. They did, let's do this power bomb through this table and this table, and it was kind of pointless. They do it. They've done it so many times now, and nothing happened. I was expecting Reigns to turn heel on Seth Rollins because he started walking to the back, and Seth Rollins was like, "What are you doing?" But he came back. Maybe he's gonna get another suspension for breaking the wellness policy or something. And then Triple H didn't even come out. So it's so pointless. I was very happy with the story with Chris Jericho and everything, but the actual ending, how they did nothing with Triple H or Roman Reigns turning heel, which would have been awesome, but I don't think they should do it yet. That kind of disappointed me. But either way, I got 3 out of 7 of my predictions right. I don't know how many Casey got right. I'm going to calculate that right now. So he beat me by 1. He got 4 out of 7. I got 3 out of 7 because he predicted Rusev. He predicted Cesaro and Sheamus. We both predicted Braun Strowman. Got that wrong. We both predicted Seth Rollins. That both got us 1. I predicted Rich Swann, and he predicted TJ Perkins, which got me 1, and he did not get 1. I predicted Sasha. He predicted Charlotte, which got him 1 and not me 1. And then he predicted Roman, and I predicted Kevin, where I got 1. So he beat me by 1. I thought it was going to be bigger than that, but yeah. So that was Roadblock. What did you guys think? If you want to tell me, you should tell me. What was your opinion? Basically, yeah, just tell me your opinions on everything I went over. But either way, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Do all that cool stuff. And thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.